practice. To begin with, becoming comfortable on your chair or cushion, settling in, looking for a relaxed but alert, erect posture. So straight but relaxed. Letting go of any tension in the shoulders. Noticing your sitting bones on the chair or cushion. Finding a balance between your sit bones. Equal pressure. Centered and balanced. And settling in here now. Relaxing. Perhaps adjusting the upper body, moving it slightly forward or backwards to find that balanced place in the middle. With no stress on your lower back from being too far forward, and no tension in your abdomen from leaning too far back. Just being centered with a balanced, natural posture, and allowing your arms and hands to rest comfortably in your lap. And gently closing your eyes now, if they're not already closed, or if you prefer, casting your gaze downward a little bit ahead of you, not really looking at anything. Just a soft gaze or closed eyes, neutral and relaxed. Allowing the body to become still as you focus your attention inward now. Your shoulders, chest and stomach are all relaxing. And you might take a few deep breaths to bring awareness to the body as it breathes. Bringing awareness to the breath, not controlling or manipulating it in any way, but noticing your breath as it enters through the nose or mouth and moves all the way down to the belly and back out again. One breath following the other. The in-breath in and the out-breath following. And you might begin to count just after the out-breath in this first stage. So breathing in and out, counting 1. Breathing in and out, counting 2. All the way until you reach 10. But you don't need to reach 10. If you do, just coming back and beginning again at 1. And if you find the mind has wandered, again, just beginning again at 1. Noticing how each breath follows one after the other in a never-ending cycle and flow. And just letting everything else move into the background, allowing the breath to be your focus. No need to control how you breathe. The body does this naturally all the time and you're not thinking about it. So you can just allow yourself to ride the waves of the breathing, allowing the breath to breathe itself. Perhaps noticing that sense of letting go as you breathe out. Allowing yourself to relax with the out-breath, just dropping in the counting as you breathe in and out. Count. Noticing where you feel a sense of letting go on the out-breath. It might be the warmth as the breath leaves the body. It might be as the shoulders relax back and down as you breathe out. Or it might be somewhere different. You may notice that the mind wanders away from the breath, perhaps into thoughts, emotions, sounds, or body sensations. And that's just what the mind does. It's just what minds do. So whenever you notice that your mind has wandered off, gently but intentionally bring your attention back to the breathing. Moving up close to your breathing, keeping your attention here. And if you feel a little sleepy or sluggish, you might notice the breath more in the chest, in the upper part of the body. Or if you're feeling distracted, you might try focusing on the lower abdomen, the pelvic floor and the belly. Just coming back to the breathing again as many times as you need to. Coming back and beginning again at 1. And letting go of the counting for now and just breathing normally for a few moments without any counting. And we'll begin the next stage. Counting just before the in-breath. So anticipating the in-breath, counting 1, breathing in and out. 2, breathing in and out. 3, breathing in. And the counting doesn't need to be bold or noticeable, just subtle, gently dropping in the counting to help to keep you focused on the in-breath. Perhaps noticing a sense of energizing as you breathe in, this life-giving breath. Breath that sustains us, entering the body, perhaps cool on the lips or nostrils, filling the lungs and expanding the rib cage, filling the belly. And you might notice how the rib cage expands all the way round to where it meets the spine. We often focus just on the front of the rib cage, so perhaps seeing if you can feel the sensations of the breathing all around the torso. So breathing in and out. Count, breathing in, breathing out. Counting in and out. Noticing how the in-breath is cooler than the out-breath that's just left the body. And every time that you find the mind has wandered off from the sensations of breathing, being aware of it as soon as you can be, and gently bringing your focus back to the breathing, back to the present, and the moment-to-moment observing of the flow of your breathing. And in this practice, you're using the breathing as an anchor a way of refocusing your attention to bring you back to the present from wherever your mind has drifted. And you might notice how that feels to regain awareness and to be in the present. And if you do notice your mind wandering off, no problem. Just doing what minds do. Simply being patient with yourself, noticing the experience of your mind, whether busy or calm, bored or distracted, letting go of whatever tries to capture your attention again and again, just like the breath comes in and leaves in a cycle and flow, just bringing your attention back to the breathing and resting here in this moment, fully alive and awake. And remaining here with this practice for as long as you would like to.